And good morning, everybody. It is Friday. That's right. Happy Friday to each and every one of you. TGIF if you prefer. And so many more things I could say, but what I really have to say is it's Bear Day. That's right. Look, there's so much stuff going on in the world and so much news, and a lot of it's been really heavy. So I'm going to end the week with a bear story you can't believe. We got lots of other stuff to talk about. Hollywood is melting down across the board. You have real fear in the industry that it's possible Skydance could get a hold of Warner Brothers, and then they're worried they would have no place to go, no safe harbor for their woke stuff other than Disney. And whoa, that would be terrible. And also true. You have the sense, or you get that they're trying to hide away from consequences, accountability, and the fact that nobody wants their garbage anymore. Nobody's on board with the message, and it's starting to reflect everywhere. Including in the halls of Congress. That's getting pretty wild, let me tell you. We got a lot of wonderful people out there, including the most consistent person on the internet, Graf Webb for 2 Culture Casino Cash, saying, for Franklin's sake, cancel Disney Plus. That's right. You can use the hashtag anywhere you want, everywhere you want. You probably should. I want to say another quick shout out and thank you to Texas 84. Gifting a Culture Casino membership. That's right. And much appreciated, my friend. We are going to get all of the names green no matter what. We're going to do that. We're going to get our subscribers count up over 50K. We're going to get our membership over 1,000. And we're going to get some extra special stuff done here on this channel when that happens. Wow. We've got so much stuff. So much stuff. Darth Soyvoka says next show. That's right. We are going to see another show. Man, it's pretty weird. Dr. Jill is suffering from recent complications in her life, dealing with physical therapy and all kinds of super fun stuff that I've been through myself. So show her a little love if you can in the chat. That would be much appreciated. We like to take care of our wrenches, and I wish there was more I could do. But I know for a fact that Jill is a resilient human and will struggle through this. Well, we also have Ruby Hoof gifting a Culture Casino membership at the beginning of the stream. Thank you, Ruby Hoof, very much indeed. There's so much on a Friday we should be thankful for. We should be thankful for a weekend. I hope you get a chance to spend a little time outside in the right weather. It's very good for you, and everybody should do it. I, of course, will be doing planting stuff. I'm going to build 3 new 9-foot beds. Maybe I'll post some pictures of that. That'd be kind of fun. But as Snortopupus Cuber says, it's Bear Day. That's right. Can't wait for this. It's good to see you all here. Again, thank you, Texas 84 and everyone else, including Graf Webb. We've got Penny. Gotta love it. Let's see. Who else is out there in the world? Hey, Brian is in the house. All right, folks. 6 minutes actually starts right about now. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are, and whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have so much to talk about. Not a lot of time to do it, and so let's get to it. We've got Stranger Things. The series finale is coming out soon. In fact, it's going to be in direct competition in theaters with Disney's release of Avatar: Fire and Ash, and there's going to be a simultaneous theatrical and streaming release in the first time for the TV show. I'm very excited about it, and it is an opportunity, as WDW Pro described, for the combination of streaming and theaters, and this team up would be very valuable indeed. The Outer Banks co-creator James Pate accused of doing very bad things to people on set, grabbing, shaking, and yelling at female productions assistant. Stars Chase Stokes and Madeline Klein intervened. We're not quite sure what any of that means. At least I'm not. But Outer Banks may be out of production. We'll see. I don't know anything about the show, but I know that Johnny Depp is returning to Hollywood, and he was already planning to do this, but now It's with a big studio for a new Christmas Carol for Paramount. I'm kind of excited about that. I think he can basically play any character he wants. He's the perfect chameleon. And I don't know, is he going to be Ebenezer Scrooge? What do you guys think? I also think that Disney is not doing themselves any favors warning YouTube TV viewers that ABC stations, ESPN, and more could go dark. I don't have YouTube TV. It's far too expensive for any human being. And, I'm not going to miss anything. And it's certainly not going to miss Disney. I don't know about you guys. We got Michael B. Jordan in talks to star in Joseph Kosinski's Miami Vice. I guess they're going to do that all over again. I'm not sure. The movie was pretty good, and well cast. He doesn't look very Cuban to me. We've got streaming ratings for Black Rabbit. It happened to hop back into the top spot amongst many other things, including The Morning Show and Tulsa King. Tulsa King is going to definitely be in competition for the top spot. I have to tell you, there are some shows out there that are worthwhile, just not very many, and they all seem to be produced by the same person. WGA is actually planning to interfere if they can in a Paramount Warner Brothers merger. They are absolutely terrified, calling it a disastrous situation. It won't be. It'll just, again, limit the influence that the extreme leftists have in entertainment. I think that's a good thing. The NBA tip-off hit 5.6 million viewers on NBC. It's the biggest audience in more than 10 years. This happened Tuesday night. It's up 87% from last year. And what's interesting about it is it comes only 2 days before we find out the NBA has been back involved in game fixing, and a bunch of players are indicted. There are more names coming out, and superstars, in fact, and it's a decent chance there'll be more prosecutions. We've got Bill Clinton running out of the Independence Day screaming at the White House when the White House blew up. That's pretty weird. We've got sports betting becoming a big business, and again, the FBI's NBA probe is putting that into a spotlight. I never thought betting was good for sports, but here we are. Trump administration finalizes plan to open pristine, notice how they describe Alaska, wildlife refuge to oil and gas drilling. Oh no, we're going to get more energy. Oh no, we will do it responsibly and, not mess up the area around it. Oh no, it's going to bring down the price of fuel. Yeah. Snortapoopas, polar bears seem to climb over things, onto things, and around things rather easily, don't they? We got Japan and South Korea. That's where Trump is going to be. I guess he's maybe already there. I don't know. But going to be promoting some big investments. AP says, but the details are still not clear. Well, considering I don't think those have been announced exactly what's happening, that makes sense. Again, the framing from the AP is disgusting. Wall Street's climbing to the cusp of records again because of oil prices. We're going to see a lot of interesting things happening when energy becomes the center of the world, as it's always been. Alaska Airlines says that they had a big problem with an IT outage, grounding their flights. This is going to unfortunately be the way of our world in the future, and we need to be prepared for it. Let's see. We got Intel posting a profit despite the fact that it struggled with market share as it kept losing, and Target's eliminating 1,800 corporate jobs as it looks to reclaim its lost luster. Well, again, if you're not peddling the garbage, that's always a step in the right direction, but you need to get rid of the garbage peddlers, and perhaps those were corporate jobs that foisted that upon us. And finally, as I promised, today's bear story. You see, South Lake Tahoe residents floating an idea to make the city a bear sanctuary, the first bear sanctuary city. I find that fascinating. I don't know about you. It doesn't seem like I can control this, but yeah, there you go. There's bears. I guess that was Cousin Mort, right, Snort? Anyway, there is a resident there making an argument for a sanctuary city for bears. Does that mean they're going to import bears and displace them from their homes? I don't know. But I think it's an interesting idea. I didn't realize as many people loved bears as I do. But perhaps. Anyway, I'm going to have a great weekend. I really hope you guys are as well. The world around us is very wild right now. Victor Davis Hansen, I've been watching a great deal of. There's some stuff we aren't keyed in on right now that we should be, as far as all the shenanigans behind the scenes during the Biden administration. And for Stephen A. Smith, who lost his absolute ever loving mind because of the NBA scandal, um, he immediately projected Trump onto the situation, who had nothing to do with it. The investigation into the game fixing goes back to 2022. Who was president in 2022 there, you craven jerk, Stephen A. Smith? Who? Who was president then? I'm sick and tired of these people. I truly am. But I'm grateful all of you are here. And I hope you enjoyed the Bear Sanctuary City. I know I am. Anyway. How you guys doing? You good? You good? I'm good. After the first full week of the merged efforts of Geeks and Gamers and That Park Place, I will tell you the news has been plentiful. The coverage has been incredible, and I am absolutely drowning in the deluge of information and wonderful journalism. This is the time to grow and to thrive, as other outlets seem to be disappearing very slowly. The Gamer, if you're familiar with it, is got rid of a bunch of frontline editorial staffing as Valnet decided to downsize that particular outlet. Digital outlets are falling by the wayside that are peddling garbage and absolute hooey, and the ones that are out there that are producing factual, researched articles seem to be thriving. Take a look at what's thriving now as opposed to what's absolutely disappearing. The other thing I think we're going to pay attention to, especially tomorrow on that Game Place, in the live show, is the fact that a game company run by one of the famous GTA creators, Leslie Benzies, they had a terrible launch to their game, and they are now being attacked from inside by the employees that are there. There are many reasons why I would never establish a business in the UK, but some of the garbage labor laws that they have really do create an adversarial situation with the business. And it really allows the employees too much latitude. The reason that gaming isn't what it used to be is because people aren't out there to make games. They're not anymore. They're out there to make money. And they are not dedicated to things being perfect because they could care less. They feel like if they don't have equity at the end, why should they work so hard throughout? As somebody who watched a functioning game studio succumb to this kind of behavior and failure, I'll just say you should be there to produce the best possible game and work as a team. And if that's not what you're going to do, you shouldn't. The company shouldn't be held to hang on to you or forced to hang on to you. I think we're going to start seeing more game studios collapse. It's not going to slow down. You have to remember, at the beginning of the year, I made my prediction. We exceeded it in the first 4 months. I think that Rockstar, under Take-Two leadership, is going to succumb to the same kinds of problems that other game studios have. And I think the game will be criticized. I think GTA 6 will be criticized, not just for its storytelling, but for some of the cringe dialogue that I've had presented to me. Ms. Pitt Cafe, I think it's worth it if you can redirect the chat, but I understand if you can't. And I appreciate everything that you do. In fact, all of my wrenches, I appreciate you guys very much. I hope you all know that. I have the best chat on any platform, and I have the best wrenches. So you do keep me out of trouble, and therefore keep the channel out of trouble, which is really good. Um, but anyway, as far as the gaming uh, uh, outlet, the gamer, um, I don't think it's going to be around much longer. I think you're going to see it collapse as shill journalism for gaming just doesn't sell anymore. People want to know what's actually going on, and they don't want to be sold fake reviews, which, people have claimed about several gaming outlets. So I really miss it. I really do, but I'm not going to miss the gamer, as it definitely is in decline. I don't know much else. It's been outside of the legal stuff, and of course everything I covered politically yesterday, and the Thanks for Your Attention to This Matter podcast. It's all political. I have a feeling people are going to enjoy seeing Stranger Things in theaters for the finale. I have a feeling that's going to be a very big deal. And no, I'm not surprised. And if you're curious what story I was talking about with Stephen A. Smith, the singularly most stupid person in sports commentary, I'll show you. Is you deserve to see stupidity in real time. Let me shrink this down. Whoop. That's a pretty good thumbnail, if I say so myself. Here you go. NBA gambling arrests are part of Trump's revenge agenda. Friend, please. Stephen A. Smith says he's coming. Stephen A. Smith says he's an idiot. He's blinded by TDS. He's going to say anything because he believes he has a political future. And while he could, this is not the way to go about it, to be 1,000% wrong on an investigation that started in 2022. The arrest of NBA stars and coaches Thursday by the U.S. government over allegations of insider betting schemes. They're not allegations. They were put on this by a previous case, by the way. The mob-backed poker games are all part of vengeful Donald Trump power play. The fact that Deadline published this is icky. Icky. I'm watching a press conference with director of the FBI. The provocative ESPN host said this morning, not long after FBI Director Kash Patel and a phalanx, that's a good word, by the way, of law enforcement officials unveiled the arrests of 30 individuals that include the Miami Heat's Terry Rozier, ex-Cleveland Cavaliers player and assistant coach Damon Jones, and Portland Trail Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups. Tell me when we've seen that, Smith went on to say, of the clearly crafted media spectacle. Well, yeah, it's a high-profile case. You're going to have a lot of people that want some camera time. Smith added, we've seen accusations before. We've seen athletes get in trouble with the law before. We don't see the director of the FBI having a press conference because this is huge and you have lost perspective, Stephen A. It's not coincidental. It's not an accident. It's a statement. And it's a warning that more is coming. Well, in this particular regard, of course, more is coming, Stephen A. There are more corrupt players out there that have been making sure that they got injured or committed valuable turnovers or a number of other things. We've seen examples of what we all called out at the time as fixed. We used to accuse the referees of fixing games. Come to find out, that was true. We used to say players were doing it. Of course, point shaming is a deal, and it has been, including in college. But turning to the topic, that'd be great. Turning to the topic of Trump and more possible NBA, even WNBA targets, the increasingly political multi-platform pundit, this would be Stephen A., issued a warning to his fan base and America. Trump's not playing. No, he's not. I mean, that's an accurate statement, Stephen A. He isn't. And he shouldn't be. He's the leader of the free world. He's the leader of the United States and pretty much going to decide whether NATO continues or the UN continues to exist in the United States. On the UN, I hope we find a way to end that and our affiliation with the blue hats that commit atrocities wherever they go. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. In fact, that's one of the phrases used by the FBI and reporters around this story, is that there's more coming. If you watch Matt Cain, I think it's Matt Cain, whatever, Will Cain. If you watch Will Cain's show yesterday, you had a firm understanding of this. Stephen A. should have watched Will Cain. Anyway, possible crackdown in sports like we've seen in other areas of American life since Trump returned to office this year. I'm unclear, guys, and correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't it sound like Stephen A. in this bit is arguing for criminal activity in the NBA? Like he wants to legalize point shaving and injury management and all that other garbage. Do you know what I mean? Is that true? Anyway, he continued saying, it's very concerning. We don't know where this is going to go, but everybody better brace themselves because he's coming. Okay, one more time. This investigation and process by the Phoebes started in 2022. Trump was not reelected until the elections of 2024. He was put into power in 2025. I'm really confused where this guy is coming from. It's like he doesn't understand the world. Of course, FBI Director Patel responded to this crazy human who's not only a little bit off base, but he's miles off base. Saying on Fox News, that may be the dumbest thing I've ever heard from anyone in modern history. And I live most of my time in Washington, D.C. It's right up there with Adam Schiff. And there you go. It's a pretty good shot. Trump's animosity towards the NBA and its players goes back at least as far as the George Floyd stuff, which, again, trumped up narrative, and league players kneeling during the national anthem. Well, not just a little bit disrespectful. So this is back in 2020 when Trump supposedly said, and probably did, I think it's disgraceful. We work with the NBA. We work very hard trying to get them open. I was pushing them to get open. And then I see everyone kneeling during the anthem. It's not acceptable to me. It's not acceptable to me either. The NBA itself has long leaned into social justice issues, which have poisoned their audience to the point where they weren't pulling the ratings they had historically. And in 2020, as the league went into sequestered bubble garbage at Disney World, which really ruined Disney World, the Players Association and Board of Governors announced a $300 million fund to start foundations for garbage-tasticness. All throughout that bubble season, the league allowed players to wear messages of social garbage. So before all those things are true, but they're trying to lay an investigation under the Biden administration on Trump, which you can't do. Before today's indictments, Rozier was previously investigated by the Adam Silver-led NBA over betting accusations for close to 2 years. So, yeah, it wasn't unfounded. We'll have to see what's happened. And also, for all the often mentioned potential 2028 POTUS candidate Smith's spotlighting of the Trump and his minions in this matter, the FBI and the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern Districts of New York have also actively been probing these crimes for about 2 years, and officials say, and the federal probe was revealed in January of 2025. Again, this guy sometimes says some smart things, but he's honestly not very bright. And I certainly can't see presidential material coming out of that. Anyway, quick shout out and thank you to our friend Tony Piacente for 5 Culture Casino memberships. Thank you, Tony. Much appreciated. And there's Clifflix. Clifflix, I just want to say thank you for the super chat yesterday, and the fact that I didn't get to acknowledge you fully. I feel bad about. So you are a wonder, my friend. And for those of you who have not visited Clifflix's channel yet, you should. We're very grateful to him for all the work he does to keep the nostalgia, very good memories alive in so many ways. A talented man. So on that note, man, I'm sorry. That story got me so irritated. I really wanted to talk about it on the show, on the podcast yesterday. And just, I ran out of show, which is no bueno. So, yeah, you guys are great. I can't. The support I get here is incredible. There he is. Clifflix for 5 says again, woohoo! Got the day off from work. Heading to Universal. Yes, and Halloween Horror Nights today. Can't wait to see you. Oh man, I can't wait to see you. I will be at MegaCon, and I'll probably be there before then as well. I'll try to let you all know when I'm going to be in Florida, and I'm also going to be in South Carolina and a few other states, including potentially where I'm going to be living next. So I'm excited about all of that. But thank you, Clifflix, for all you do. I can't say it enough times. You've captured some things that I'm going to treasure forever. And again, can't wait to see you. Man, guys, if you ever can make it to a meetup, they're crazy fun. Crazy fun. And Tony Piacente, thank you for your regular gifting. It's much appreciated. And I just want to say also thank you to Ruby Hoove. I hope Hoove's doing okay. So y'all mean the world to me. Anyway, so enough of my ranting about Stephen A. Stupidhead. And is anybody else excited for a bear sanctuary city? Tahoe had, do you remember let's see, there have been 2 ice cream break-ins by bears. One of them was in Tahoe and the other one was in Bear City in North Carolina. It's not actually named Bear City, but it's famous for its bear problem. So Gondor has no pants. Gondor needs no pants. Well, there you go. By the way, Gandalf didn't need pants. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Matt G, thank you. Spaceship Vampire, it's good to see you. Feliato in the house. You know what, guys? I don't like this @ symbol thing. You guys want to complain to YouTube, please? Because this is dumb. I like you guys' plain names. I like the plain names. Caveat Ties is going to run for president. Okay. I should probably run for president. I'm old enough. Could you imagine a president with, crazy long hair, looking like a hippie with a beard? I'm pretty sure JD Vance is gonna win. Jay says, my bear loving child turns 5 tomorrow. Awesome. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to the little ones. By the way, tomorrow is Saturday. We will have a Saturday update show, the news update show, at the regular time, which is about 15 minutes after the normal weekday start time. And then I am going to be just working like a farmer out in the yard. Very excited about that. Yawn. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Tired. Tony would vote for me. Well, thank you. Yeah, Gatlinburg is Bear City. So there you go. Yeah, you can see bears there all the time, even at the amusement park that's out there. Hey, Generic Burnett's out there. Good to see you. Oh, it's going to be a long day. Brian and Cindy out there. All right. Catterday is Saturday. There you go. Gotta love kitty cats. The CC Presidential Garden. That's actually true. Man, I haven't seen some people. This people been absent. I hope they're doing well. Do find a way to get outside, folks, this weekend. It is so good for you. A little bit of outside work is amazing if you can. And everybody say a little prayer for our friend, Dr. Jill Powers, because she needs it. You guys think, wait a minute, he's covering his rear? Caveat Ties thinks that Stephen A. Smith could be covering his rear because he's part of it. I wouldn't surprise me if he was getting insider information on games, because that's the bigger part of this scandal. Experience headed to the gym, my friend. Be healthy, be safe. All right, we got to get going. I appreciate each and every one of you. Love to you all. We got a busy weekend, lots of evening shows today. And I think starting next week, I may go 5 days a week with the podcast for thank you for your attention to this matter, because there's just too much stuff. I still have hundreds of clips from last week. It's wild. I don't have anywhere to send you, to be fair. I don't know where to redirect you to. I don't know shows that follow this one, which is sad. I'm going to see if I can look for some here in the next 30 seconds, but we got a lot of subjects to cover. So I have a feeling that you guys won't lack for news this week. It's going to be wild. It's going to be wild. I'm trying to get to customization. There we go. Redirect. I'm still looking, guys. I'm still looking. Oh, I can send you over to Midnight's Edge. Let's do that. Midnight's Edge in the morning, save. Okay. On that note, folks, enjoy. Say hi to Tom and the gang and Andre and Paul and everybody over there. And as always, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others. And until next time, see ya. Let's go.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll play it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.